Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Great input, Holly. Thank you so much. Hi, Nero. Hi, Magat. And hello, Rifter. How's it all doing? That's how you say words and sentences. Do I have... I think Holly is turned into some sort of small little machine. Perhaps one that does calculations of sorts.
Swears.
Oh, it's a YouTube poop robot. That's really good. I've been needing one of those to spruce things up. Nero, thank you so much for the sub.
Okay, that's enough of that. Oh my god.
It's not.
Yay.
Keep YouTube pooping.
Subscriptions.
You've pigeonholed yourself.
I love when people subscribe.
Yes. That was a 7. I'm sorry, Rifter, you did not win VIP.
7.
Swears.
Can you pay me in advance, Snance?
You'll get paid when you fix this door. I don't know who that is, Salted. I don't know who that is, and I don't play Dead by Daylight, so I'm sorry to say. That means nothing to me. Holly, are you alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm just here.
Okay. Look at Morgan.
I see Morgan. I love her.
Is Reactive working out? Reactive's working.
She's fucking hot.
Yeah, Morgan amazing. I think the only thing that could make her more attractive is if she was really violent and hurt people and killed people.
Serena.
Yeah?
I've got good news for you. She did that already.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me that there was a sale on chicken at the store, and I got kind of excited.
Oh, no. Which also reminds me, have you heard of the it's a sketch called Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan?
No, but I did just get sent 2 pictures of my friend's cat.
Yay! Or it's not a sketch. I think it's like a YouTube poop.
Is it a YouTube poop of the devil?
No, it's of a advertisement for Morgan and Morgan law firm. And they just add on more Morgans every time they say Morgan and Morgan.
I've not seen this.
I will send it to you so you can watch it later.
Okay.
There you go. By the way, chat, how am I sounding?
You sound good to me. I think Jack can hear you.
But do I sound good to chat?
Maybe.
I need chat's validation.
Hey, Voivel, how's it going? One more words from you, Holly. Yeah, you're good. You sound great, says Nero.
Cool. I've got phlegm caught in my throat, so this is gonna be a weird session.
Get rid of it.
I'm trying.
I don't want it there. Do what I'm doing and eat. Umi, why are you a different color of blue today? That's strange. On my Twitch chat, on screen you're the same color of blue, but in OBS you're like a darker blue now. That's strange and bizarre and scary. Hey,
question.
Yeah, what's up?
Have you or anyone in chat seen a video called Ocarina of Time OST, but if the Beatles made it?
I don't think so.
It's just like the Ocarina of Time OST arranged into like generic British invasion rock instrumentals but with lyrics from the Beatles sentence mixed over it, and every single song starts with Beatles in, and then it just says the name of the place that the music plays. And so everyone's like, right, the Beatles with their famous producer tag.
They all, it's good to know where, it's good to know where they are.
Yeah, you know, that's how they open every song. They tell you where they are.
I'm gonna start doing that every stream. Serena at my house. Breaking news, I stream from a computer in a home.
I stream from a bunker.
That's probably safer.
Yeah, so my ruthless fans cannot find me.
Miss the other chapters. What is this game about? Sorry, Salted, you're gonna have to go back and watch the VOD. Don't Holly.
I'm not.
I don't wanna.
I'm not gonna do the thing. I'm not gonna do the thing. I'll give you 2 words.
If you say anything other than gay women.
I was gonna say gay lawyer, but yeah.
Well, I did just say that if you say anything other than gay women. I didn't say what I would do if you did that, but I think the implication was consequences.
You better kill me with 1 shot. You better make it count.
Oh fuck. But I got so many shots. You're telling me I wasted my money on all these shots, but I have to kill you with just 1? I'm destitute.
No, that's the rules. If you don't kill me with 1 shot, it doesn't work.
Fuck, I'm in trouble. I can shot you too. Oh, that's good. Also, it's Cyberpunk. Yeah, that's true. It's Cyberpunk.
I fucking love this. A mobile game studio is doing Uma Musume, but cars.
The cars are women?
Yes. So it's basically NASCAR women instead of horse race women.
Are they based on the cars or based on the racers?
They are based on the signature cars of racers.
Okay.
So I'm guessing they'll have like some mixture of the racer's name and the car model.
Gotcha. It's important for there not to be any cars in that world. There aren't regular horses in Uma Musume, right? It's all just women?
Let me look that up. No, normal horses do not exist in Uma Musume.
Do the horse girls in Uma Musume have like regular human rights, or is that not really established or brought up at all? Or are they expected
they do have regular human rights. They also have unique protections for being horses.
That's good. I was kind of worried that, yeah, they have rights. I'm glad that that's an established thing. I mean, I guess they could have just not talked about it and I wouldn't have super cared, but I don't know that they get treated better than us. Oh, okay.
There's a gag comic in which Goldchip is showing, I want to say Air Groove, a bunch of 4-legged animals, and Goldchip shows a donkey and Air Groove goes donkey. Goldchip shows a zebra and Air Groove goes zebra. Goldchip shows a horse and Air Groove goes, oh my god, a monster! Ah! And then Goldchip puts a horn on it and Air Groove goes unicorn.
That happened to me once. They have their own traffic lane. They should do that for bikes. Fuck.
Yeah.
They should make bike lanes.
They get a bike lane, but for horse running. All Umas from birth experience a compulsion to run.
I really wish that game wasn't like a microtransaction gotcha game, because I think the premise is silly enough that I would be into it.
Yeah.
Apparently they're working.
Apparently they're working on other stuff. We don't know what though. I will also say that fucking gotcha games suck, but Cygames is better than most when it comes to gotcha games because they give you a lot of free shit.
Doesn't matter.
No, It doesn't, but it's worth understanding in context.
I guess, but like, I'm sorry. I don't. I just really, any game that has like any sort of like microtransaction content in it, it really sours me to it, even if it's done like, in a quote unquote like fair way or good way. I just, I don't know. It just immediately turns me off. I don't like the premise.
I saw someone make what was supposed, I think was a mock-up for an Uma Musume fighting game, and it looked so good. And
what was Super Creek's Ultimate?
They didn't have one. They did a mock-up of the character select.
Oh, was Super Creek in there?
I believe so.
Yay! Creating a mod about microtransactions in KH 1.5 randomizer. That doesn't matter to me because I only play Kingdom Hearts 2, which is part of Kingdom Hearts 2.5. So as long as they don't put microtransactions in KH 2.5 randomizer, then I'm all good.
It was an April Fool's post, so I wanna say that.
I don't think anyone actually thought they were making a fighting game of horses.
No. It was a mock-up someone made for April Fool's. But it looked really good. And I would love, because Cygames has worked with Arc System Works before to do the Granblue fighting game. I would love if they made an Uma Musume fighting game.
Call me a cold treat that you can get from any 7-Eleven, because I see.
I get it. I just love those horses.
I like a few of them.
I saw art yesterday.
Thank you, Nero.
I saw art yesterday of an astronaut in space, and in the reflection of their helmet was Gold Ship ready to dropkick.
I don't know what that means, but I think Gold Ship's one of the ones I like.
Gold Ship is the chaotic one who drop kicks you if she wins.
Cheese Rat, I don't know what that means. The gacha is very hard to get into, but it's got a good story. The fighting game Granblue has gacha. I'm thinking not of what's the one that's not Granblue, that's also made by ArcSys and isn't Guilty Gear, and it is BlazBlue. Yeah. BlazBlue
is a fighting game series. Granblue Fantasy is a gacha series first that has also been made into a fighting game and now has Relink, which is an RPG.
I understand this. Do we want to play a lawyer game?
Nah, I think we should just like put it off for longer.
Okay. I think it's cool how the screen shakes when the thing goes by in the background. It makes me think I accidentally kicked my desk.
I think that every time the screen shakes, Morgan's boobs should also shake.
Sure. They should add jiggle physics into Of the Devil.
Yeah, just for no reason at all other than just because they look cool.
Not because you're attracted to boobs, just because you think boobs look cool.
Well, no, they look cool, and I like them.
Okay. Hi, Yoshi. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm a mouse right
Umi
now.
makes a great point. Granblue is lesbians and gay angels. There are multiple confirmed trans characters who are handled with at least decent writing. And also Gold Chip is in it. Gold Chip decided one day to leave the world of Uma Musume, enter the world of Granblue, and become Golsilius, the god.
Many such cases.
That fucking horse. Okay, let's do this.
I really liked the burger that we had yesterday. It was good.
It was very good. I enjoyed hanging out yesterday.
Hi, Taya. The milkshake was also insanely tasty. I'm a little insane. I need to move closer so that I can get that milkshake every day.
Yeah.
Also, we watched the Scott Pilgrim anime. It was okay.
Yeah.
You told me there wasn't a season 2, but there is a season 2.
There is?
The video game.
Oh.
The new video game was made as a continuation because they couldn't get a TV show.
Well, yeah, but there's not a season 2 of the show.
No, in the future, we don't limit TV shows to things as simple as being TV shows.
Oh, shush.
If you want a season 2, it can be anything. You want to put your laundry away, but you know if you'll start the game immediately? No. Okay, we have to time this really good.
Go put your laundry away.
Yeah, go put your laundry away right now, and putting chat when you stand up to go put the laundry away. Putting my headphones down now.
Quick, start the game.
Quick, look at settings. Target FPS. Let's do 24 instead of 60. Haha, just kidding.
Why?
I don't know.
Why the fuck would we do that?
Use screen refresh rate. We'll do VSync. Now playing UI. Oh, I have the dyslexic fonts on. What's the default? I'll keep the dyslexic fonts. I like those ones. Time sensitive choices. Double duration. No time limit. They should let you make it so you have less time for time sensitive choices.
Yeah.
Phone opacity.
Hey, devs at Nth Circle, can y'all please put family sharing into the DLC for this game?
Yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate, but
I get that it's something that they have to do individually for each DLC, and it requires like extra stuff. So I'd get if they're like waiting to do it until the game is released, like fully. But like, please.
How cinematic? Should we do 24 FPS?
No.
What's the lowest? I wish games would let you do this on Steam Deck where you can basically set the FPS to whatever you want. And I think it's really fun to play games in 5 FPS sometimes.
I think Serena is a masochist.
What do you mean? Because I like
playing games at 5 FPS.
It's a new way to experience it's a new twist on an old classic. I still have Leon Kennedy as a butch woman on my TikTok. We have a Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer stream, but it's 5 FPS. I'll look into it. We were thinking of doing a stream where Holly does a KH2 randomizer, and I just like coach and give like background information while
because I haven't played KH2 in over a decade.
The real question is, would you play it on critical mode or would you play it on standard mode?
I would play it on critical mode.
Okay, yeah, that'd be a little
That would be a lot, but it would be really funny.
Yeah. It could be good. It could be good.
All right, shall we do this?
Let's wait one more minute. Let's count down. 1, 2. That's counting up. I fucked up. We're starting.
Yeah,
Episode 1.
Yeah, we're starting. Fuck it. We're out. Ooh, new loading screen.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather, red leather, red leather, yellow leather,
rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy. You could choose to play episode 1 in high roller mode. In high roller mode, you're limited to one save slot, and you won't be able to reload your saves while inside the courtroom.
Absolutely the fuck not. Are you insane?
Quick saving and auto saves will be disabled as well, so remember to save regularly. The minimum ante for hands will be increased. The minimum and maximum penalties for answering incorrectly during trial gameplay will be increased. But the maximum ante will be increased as well, allowing you to earn the largest possible high score for credit in this episode. It's weirdly spaced, so high S core.
High S core.
Completing this episode in high roller mode will also unlock an exclusive phone charm that can't be earned any other way. You can turn high roller mode off at any time in settings, but in order to turn it back on, you would have to restart this episode.
Holly, I am someone that is addicted to playing Phoenix Wright in the way where I just keep guessing and then like fuck up a bunch and
eventually die and try again.
Yeah, like I don't think high roller mode was not made for someone. You don't want to miss out on the phone charm. You're damn right I don't want to miss out on the phone charm. Fuck! I don't know what to do. This episode contains time-sensitive choices. You can double their duration or disable them in the settings. Objectionable words or clauses will become red when you prepare to call on them. Thoughts on dentist? Like the concept? It's good for your teeth. Go to the dentist.
Yeah, we're starting to get into the real Phoenix Wright gameplay here. Actually, not even the real Phoenix Wright, the real Danganronpa.
Listen to the Owl City song about the dentist. This additional hinting can be disabled in the settings menu. Thoughts on dentist? That's what was asked in TikTok. TikTok wants to know, thoughts on dentist? High roller mode is intended to encourage risk-taking and discourage save scumming. Fuck you, I love save scumming.
You know what?
Oh, Holly's doing a high roller mode of her own right now.
I'm high rolling it.
What the fuck? Holly?
I'm so good with it. I'm so fucking sick with it.
That's not, I think this is a little crazy for that to just happen.
I'm so sick with it.
Okay, I guess I have to give you VIP.
I'm just that sick with it.
There you go.
Thank you for the confetti. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I legally have to, or they'll hurt me badly. Oh my god.
I'm where I belong.
That's amazing. Is that real?
What?
Audrey just sent me something. Audrey told me that that a few months after the anime, Brian Lee O'Malley posted this. That took up more of the screen than I thought it would.
Wait, send it to me? Because I'm not looking at the stream right now except for on a phone that's very small.
Yeah. Hold on. We finished, we were watching the anime yesterday. I finished Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. Me and Holly were watching it. It was good, but I'm a little sad that we didn't see canon transgender Scott yet. It'll happen.
No Winona Pilgrim.
We'll get there. We will see her transition before Brian Lee O'Malley dies. I believe this in my heart of hearts. It's all part of the long con.
Oh yeah, no. Brian Lee O'Malley absolutely did as just a collection of memes. because there's also Envy Adams and Gideon Graves, and Gideon goes, "Why do you look like a fucking Fortnite skin?" And Envy goes, "It's drip," and Gideon goes, "You're drowning, bitch."
His name's Gordon.
Yeah. There's also Steven Stills and Kim Pine doing the APT Bruno Mars and Rosé music video, and Steven's in the skirt.
Yay! Gordon Goose. Watch the anime. It's pretty okay if you like Scott Pilgrim. If you don't like Scott Pilgrim, it might not have any effect on you at all. But if you watched Scott Pilgrim when you were a kid, the anime is pretty good. Read Scott Pilgrim when you were a kid. Whatever the fuck.
It's just better.
What the fuck? Standard. Save and load as often as you like for the perfectionist. Play like a real gambler. Oh, God.
I don't want to do High Roller.
You don't want to do High Roller?
I don't want to.
Oh, wait, you're live? Why are we DMing? You tell me! Have I played No More Heroes? I've only played a tiny bit of the first one. I think I only got past, like, the second, like, boss fight or whatever. I want to get back to it at some point. It seemed really cool. I had a fun time mowing lawns and I think picking up coconuts or something. And I think those games are very funny. Okay, well, with the phone charm. Okay, we'll do standard. That's probably for the best. Enjoy the mystery. I sent Audrey Chocomanaka, and then she said that that was like it's for her, and now she's talking about it's again.
They're pretty similar, but Chocomanaka is like,
no, I don't think she meant. I don't think she meant like they're similar treats. I think she meant like to her that is emotionally.
That's just how she feels about it's.
How she feels about it's.
I see. Yes.
Thoughts on Dentist? What game is this? This is Of the Devil. Suda51 games are so good. Lollipop Chainsaw and Killer 7 are awesome. Didn't Lollipop Chainsaw... It's like on Steam now, right? I've been thinking about playing that one.
I think it's like... It's getting like a reboot or something, but the team behind it is like... They've said on their website they're like anti-woke.
Oh. I guess I'll just pirate the game then. The remaster may be bad. It got a remaster a few years ago. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. What was the original game on? PS3 or PS4?
I think PS3.
Lollipop Chainsaw only. Disable tutorials? Yeah, disable those. I don't need them. I'm all in. Suda isn't anti-woke, you swear? Suda is woke? It was only published by Grasshopper? Gotcha. Well, that's good then. I'm very glad Suda51 is woke. That's amazing.
Shall we start?
Yeah.
Listen, I wanted to thank you for coming over.
Wanted to thank you for coming over?
Figures you notice.
Anyone could tell something's bothering you.
You're the first person to say anything.
What happened?
The police came to see me.
In public?
No, they wanted to be considerate of my privacy.
That's a first.
They wanted to talk to me about the other week. About my whereabouts and yours. I told them I didn't know anything.
They must have loved that.
Funny. What would you have done?
In your shoes, probably curse them out.
Yeah, I could see that.
Is there anything you want to ask me?
No.
Not even for a favor in return?
No favors lost between friends, I say.
That sounds like a toast.
Why not? To friends.
I'll raise a glass to that.
Getting drunk.
Just like Hamilton. Whoa, Godot from Phoenix Wright 3 is in this. Holy shit.
Bless him.
Vandalism detected.
Oh, you got this. Okay.
Incident logged. Recorded at 8:55 a.m. local time. Geopositional data encoded. If I could have all citizens in the area.
Fuck off, Copper.
We have no idea what that said. It could have said, we love you, off Copper.
Jack you off, Copper.
Jack off, Copper.
You know what the dude says in Mega Man Battle Network.
Yeah, it's like that famous phrase, jack off all trades, masturbate none. Visuals impaired,
he
facial
goes,
recognition compromised, pinging nearby opt-ins for corroborating evidence.
Yeah, no, he goes megaman.exe, jack off. Hey, he's lighting up every phone on the block. We need to go now or what? He'll use his outdoor voice? Or he'll have us pinned down to our dental records before you can say we're fucked.
Morning, Officer Leo. You look different today. You do something new with your uniform? Good morning to you, Morgan citizen. To answer your question, no, I have not undergone any recent retrofitting. If you'd like a more detailed record of my maintenance history, you can make a request for. I've got it. Must be the new coat of paint. You're referring to the act of vandalization that just took place? Only the most recent one. Super Cop over here has a new dent every time I see him. Scars honorably earned in the line of duty, scanning the street for jaywalkers and loiterers. Don't worry, ma'am. A report has been filed and the police are— oh, wait, no. He's got soulful eyes. Oh, no. I've been voicing him like a soulless machine, but he's got soulful eyes. She's so nice. Yeah, Morgan would never do anything mean to anyone ever.
She's the nicest.
She's literally kind.
She's literally a glowing soul.
A report has been filed and the police are working to resolve the situation. They put googly eyes on this pencil and now I think of it as a person. Civil disobedience at this time of day. What's the world coming to? They're just stragglers, ma'am. There was a period of unrest in the area last night. Unlicensed protesting and demonstrating without a permit. Well, I hope you threw the book at them. The disturbance was handled, but individual instances of volatility may occur during the next 48 hours as we work to apprehend outside actors.
That phrase is pretty damning. Unlicensed protesting, demonstrating without a permit.
I got it, Holly. It's bad.
No,
it's not good.
It's not good at all.
Thanks for the forecast. So, does the bleeding stop on its own? Androids don't have blood, ma'am. This is just a leakage of oxidizing fluid. My mistake. So you don't need a bandage, I take it. The leakage will dry shortly. Unless you have those Hello Kitty ones. I'm a big fan.
I would like a Hello Kitty bandage.
With that conversation thoroughly exhausted, I let my mind wander as I wait for the signal to cross. I unfocus my eyes and dull my hearing, sinking beneath the hum of the city street, and fading through the lives bustling around me like so much sea foam. Across the way. Oh, is this not Morgan still?
I don't know, actually. You do it.
I'll assume it is. Across the way, a large man with worn hands and an ill-fitting belt turns to a gorilla-like hulk of a machine and cuffs his hands in front of his mouth. Yo, 61. The machine halts its lifting with uncanny precision and turns to him. We're going on break. The robot tilts its head to the side. You can't work the plier without Schwinn up on the roof, so, I don't know, take a load off, will ya? Understood, came the over-enunciated reply. The man, already walking away, tosses a dismissive wave behind him. Yeah, understood. A moment after the man turns the corner, the robot attempts to mimic the hand wave to no one in particular.
coppers on every street corner, at a bus stop, or at what used to be a bus stop, now a charging station.
You're no longer in the quote.
Oh. I see that now. Goddamn coppers on every street corner. At a bus stop, or what used to be a bus stop, now a charging station. A passionate young man voices his democratic opinion, loud enough for the whole street to hear. They declare martial law when I wasn't looking. The small woman beside him, trying hard to appear even smaller, shifts in her seat. Well, they were just doing their job, so... Bots don't have jobs, except the ones they stole from us. Notice how they don't patrol nearly so heavy in Uptown even on the worst days? His audience, captive by virtue of sharing the same charging pole as him, shuffles, coughs, and stares even harder at their phones. The woman looks at her knees and pulls at her shirt. You're kind of embarrassing me right now. Ugh. He makes a vague gesture with his hand to indicate he's stepped off of his soapbox, and the shoulders of everyone around him relax a centimeter. Oh, now that's just... A woman with exhaustion in her eyes sighs as a hologram floating above her chrome-plated palm, while a rounded, smooth-looking android pushes a carriage behind her. Ellen, walk around the block. Get her some air, would you? Apparently, this call and wait, it's louder than a garbage disposal out here. This call can't wait. Fuck, I can't read, Holly. You have to take over. I'm sorry.
Of course, ma'am. I'd be glad to. The android punctuates its sentence with a sound halfway between a whir and a purr.
A whir, they rhyme already. Fuck.
A purr.
A purr.
A puar from Dragon Ball.
Yes, which, judging by the coos and giggles coming from the child, seem to have been well received. Robots, holograms, androids, drones, coppers if you prefer. Can't so much as sneeze in the city without a dozen different ads offering you a handkerchief. There's a vocal minority that think they're the downfall of civilization, but for everyone else... You're too kind, ma'am. Thank you for your concern. It's hard to hate them when they're so eager to please. Crosswalk's giving me the okay. Keep us safe, yeah? Have a good day, Morgan citizen. It's a bright, crisp morning in the city. Lights changing and people moving in click-clanking harmony. Click-clacking harmony.
Apparently, I beat Umi to the puar joke, and now they're mad.
Damn. Fight over it. Kill each other.
Test your might.
All smooth as clockwork. Were I in a worse mood, it would all be a bit much. But I went out last night. So I'm feeling pretty refreshed this morning.
That's really good.
Hi, Jax. Yeah, it's definitely Ace Attorney. As I reach the other end of the street, she's so awesome. I love Morgan so much. I pivot lightly and give Automated Defendant Assistant Officer L30 my best impression of a salute. Thank you for your service. And of course, he creaks out a mirrored response. No sense of sarcasm, the poor bastards. But I didn't come all this way downtown just to poke fun at the only happily employed class in human history. No.
This game is perfect.
I came down here to make an important decision. Thoughts on Dentist?
Purchase.
Holly, what are your thoughts on Dentist?
First of all, you said decision. It's purchase.
Maybe she's deciding what to purchase.
Second of all, I have to go to the dentist next week.
What are your thoughts on it?
They filled a cavity and now it hurts whenever I bite things. So I'm gonna have a talk with them. So
Holly?
Yeah, that's my opinion.
It's not a very well thought out opinion, I think. I'm sorry to say, Holly.
My opinion of dentists has worsened.
So thoughts on Dentist is bad. Do you think we should get rid of him?
No, it's now neutral. It used to be good. It is now neutral.
Because they're helping you.
Because in the process of helping me, they also gave me another problem.
Damn. Yeah, okay. Today, I'm going to buy a gun. Of the Devil, Episode 1.
Hey, I'm doing this. Shut up.
No, we do it in tandem, and then it creates like a harmony thing voice, and it makes
Full
everyone
Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. An idle mind. Fuck, Holly, we gotta sync up our.
No. I'm taking it. You've read like 70 people in the past 5 minutes.
Yeah, but they're gonna give you more people to read.
Sure. Full Middle Malcolmist.
Sup, 20? That's what I say to my friend whose name is 20. No staff around, but all the lights are on. Should I have knocked?
Sup.
Desk personality setting 6, the cool one.
Let me know if I can help you with it.
I've probably forgotten more about firearms than you're programmed to remember. I bet you can. I recently acquired a license to carry concealed.
Nice. Are you in law enforcement? Do you shoot for sport?
Business or pleasure? Neither.
May I ask why you're looking to carry concealed, ma'am?
Oh, you know.
I love this fucking groove.
Assault with a deadly weapon, cruel intent, that kind of thing. Some of my clients live in very rough neighborhoods, even in broad daylight. Coming down to the lower wards for house visits can be.
I see. You're a lawyer.
So I guess you'd say I'm in the market for self-defense.
We have a wide selection of options for self-defense in a variety of sizes and calibers, with spread and PA fire options available. My bad. PA stands for pseudo-automatic.
My bad PA.
Yeah.
Can you get a good one instead? I don't want a bad PA. I want a good PA.
Can you kiss the hologram? I fucking wish.
I know.
But for concealed, it'd have to at least be small enough to.
This would go a lot faster if I just tell the desk what I want. I want to be a patience enjoyer. I think it would be good for Morgan if she learned to exhibit a little bit of patience. But walking in here and asking for a very specific model is gun nut behavior. I'm not trying to stand out. Some of the ones I test fired at the range left my shoulder sore for days. Do you have anything more discreet?
Right, no problem. Electromagnetic pulse models feature minimal kickback with the highest accuracy. One targeted pulse of electricity can disable attackers at medium to short range, non-lethally and quietly.
Sure, they're plenty quiet, but they also have piss poor range, and even sustained fire won't do shit to any modder with insulation less than a few years old. Glorified tasers, barely suitable as party favors for anxiety-stricken college kids. Well, hopefully not too quiet. I'd want someone to come running to my rescue.
Of course. Would you like to take a look at our mag rails?
This is not Five Nights at Fuck Boyd. It's a different game. Bullseye.
We're proud to offer a number of models that utilize the latest in miniaturized ultra-capacity batteries to generate a Lorentz force, which
slings a slug fast enough to mist a limb at over 30 meters. And it's safe?
Of course, ma'am. My bad. Two-factor safeties with GPS and emergency services sync. It won't go off unless you want it to, and someone will definitely come running.
All those convenient safety features make it incredibly easy for the police, or anyone who can dupe their tool set, to lock you out of your own gun with the flip of a switch. You couldn't walk a piece like that down a single uptown street without passing through 9 or 10 no-fire zones. They're the very worst, most useless kind of weapon a criminal could buy. Sounds perfect. How do we get started? Morgan is so damn funny.
Yeah.
Why does it feel like every desk I run into has to be such a character? Mercifully, it's tucked itself away while the fabricators get the gun tagged. I've got time to kill. Is there anything worth checking out around the shop? Someone left a data pad out here. What's the news today?
Lobo threatens Tetra with ransomware vulgarity. The internationally wanted terrorist and serial data thief, most commonly known as Lobo, has seized a cache of vital Keystone data files belonging to the Tetra Metallics Group, according to a press release from the mining conglomerate. In a blitz of cross-posts on 90 different socials, translated into all 11 dominant languages, the supposed hacktivist, radical conservationist, and gentleman thief made clear their intent to ransom said files back to their lawful owners at a severe cost. Hey, this happened to me with my fucking college thing.
That sounds not good.
Yeah, Shiny Hunter's hacking group hacked Canvas and was like, hey, if you want your shit back, give us millions of dollars.
Did you give them millions of dollars?
No, because they asked the schools and
I thought they asked
Instructure LLC or whatever.
I thought when you said this happened to you, I thought they meant that you they emailed you personally.
I was a victim of the data harvest.
Oh.
Though the posts were quickly flagged and quarantined thanks to user reports, Lobo's latest manifesto, which we have declined to publish here on grounds of journalistic integrity and due to the strong language contained within, has remained in circulation thanks to a loose network of rogue data harbors. In addition to a sizable monetary ransom, Lobo put out a list of demands that spanned pages. Most prominent among them was a call for de-escalation of all conflicts surrounding rare earth metal deposits around the equator. Sources at Tetra refused to confirm or deny reports that Lobo's captured data impacted only their billing services. You keep scrolling! But insisted that the corporation, quote, could not in good faith resume distribution until the ransom situation was resolved. Market prices for rare earth metals surged following the hacking attack, as supply halted and demand rose, stoked by the memories of catastrophic supply chain disruption in the mid-21st century. A spokesperson for Mining is Progress, a lobbying group that represents the rare earth metal industry, called Lobo's repeated attacks... Stop!
Sorry.
Acts of terror against the free market. Whoa there, looks like you're not logged in. Want to take care of that real quick?
Acts of terror against the free market is one of the funniest lines I've ever read in any video game.
Yeah.
Lobo again, or someone using their name. Suppose it doesn't matter if they're the original or not, so long as they're a genuine threat. And no one could snare a corporation as rich as Tetra without serious skills. It does seem consistent with Lobo's politics, making demands for de-escalation, I assume, right?
Yes. Because ransom money is not their politics, it's their MO.
It's not the first time Lobo's voiced their displeasure with the decades-old simmer of conflict around the tropics. But unless the rare earth metals powering all our batteries and fueling all our pretty little androids are suddenly made a lot less rare overnight, I doubt the state will stop taking an interest in those regions' politics anytime soon. Hate these kinds of screens. Gotta look at them with your nose turned up or else they start eye tracking. Next thing you know, they're saying hello on a first name basis. But I've got practice with this sort of thing. I can skim the headlines at least. Why, the 12 to 6 work week gives us more free time than ever.
Oh.
I'm 14 and I tried dating a smart UI. It made me the happiest I've ever been.
Oh.
How term limits are anti-democracy. Do you think this game is trying to make statements about something?
I think it's trying to make maybe a point.
I couldn't tell. Woof. Oh, Morgan's a dog girl.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Keep being you.
Morgan's persona is a wolf. And she owns one of those shirts with the hyper-realistic wolf drawings on them.
Absolutely. Transfusion from warm android saves soldier's life. That's one hell of a headline. If the Animate 16 wasn't selling well before, I'm sure by now it's... What
What else we got here?
Boxes.
I know, I'm just looking at what else is interactable. Yeesh, would it kill you to clean up a little? Guess the desk kindly asking customers not to litter can only get you so far if you're not willing to pay someone to sweep up. Wait, is this trash? This flyer, it's scannable? Stagnancy theory, really? They get a lot of self-proclaimed philosophers in here?
Okay. A stagnant world, modern man's plateau. Renowned net philosopher Corbin Clawthorne, real name withheld, offers to take you on a deep dive into the global trends and sociological patterns that have driven our planet to the halting point in this groundbreaking and controversial seminar. Moore's Law used to feel like the benchmark. Now it feels like a pipe dream. We used to dream of humanity marching bravely into space, of artisans crafting virtual wonders that made the confines of our own reality seem limited. Instead, our brightest minds spend all their time and effort kicking the can of climate crisis down the road, while more fortunate peers spend their most productive working years in search engine optimization and customer experience design. You can scroll all the way.
I didn't want to go too fast for you this time.
All the way.
Whee!
The middle class, eaten alive by the rich they prop up, can no longer afford the very products they help create. Without mass consumer demand, tech no longer has evolutionary pressures to be as small and powerful as possible. In stagnant waters, only parasites and disease grow aplenty. The only cure comes from you taking action.
There's another link at the bottom, probably leading to a collection dish. Or a state honeypot if you want to be paranoid. They better burn this shit before some neat freak idiot picks it up and gets arrested. There's some kind of news program playing on the screen. Most public places are too scared to put on any channel with content more political than the smiling micro apartment flippers. But this is a gun store after all. Power is always political. Wait, how long has it been? Didn't take that long to get my gun properly bugged.
I'm sorry, we've received a breaking news story. We're seeking confirmation and yes, we have it confirmed. Lead programmer at Noble Electronics and famed designer of the Turing solution, Dr. David Asher, has passed.
Oh no! Who would kill Dr. David Asher? What?
Proprietary Vantage automated dependent management system, along with the Animate series of androids.
Must be some kind of corporate propaganda tactic, or... No, they wouldn't risk fake news, but why?
Perhaps best known for his breakthroughs in the field of machine learning and language.
Misinformation, maybe? Trying to...
Authored many of the developments that allowed for Noble's rapid growth and the market dominance.
David... Oh, this is you?
David Asher is dead? Including the popular Desk series of smart UIs.
I wonder if David Asher programmed all the Desk AIs to mourn.
We're gonna find out. That's very sad.
Yep. I didn't ask.
Sorry, I just...
Commands only.
Understood. Will you be paying with cash or credit?
Debit.
God damn.
Holly! You said you wanted
9:41
these!
9:41 a.m., July 1st, 2086.
The gun was light. Lighter than I expected. A real gun should always be heavy, greater than the sum of its parts. That's one of the things I like about them. Their weight. Like they're anchoring the world around them. Like they're a fixed point in time. Like everything else is just relative to them, either closer or further to the end. I would have liked something heavier during that walk back to my apartment. I would have liked to have something to feel far away from.
Morgan's apartment.
Didn't realize I was home until my hand was on the door. What is this? What am I doing? What am I doing fumbling in my pocket for my lighter? Golden, polished, tastefully ergonomic and fine and expensive. And a good lighter. It was a good gift. I kept the card, didn't I? Here it is.
To the only smoker in my life. I know gold's a bit much for your personal style. But they don't make a lot of these anymore. Believe it or not, the only other people who share your vice are stuffy old men with bad, expensive taste. Hope you can manage to get some use out of it anyway.
Thanks, David Asher.
Your friend.
Thanks, David Asher. David. The news might have more information by now. Or not. Looks like the net's full of copy-pasted statements from Noble. Auto-edited montages, ill-fitting quotes. Reactions to the news from every micro-celebrity under the sun. The raw, authentic emotion brought to you live from all the car seats and bathroom mirrors of the world. But there's nothing about his death, not even a time window. Did he die this morning? Was he found dead in his bed? Has he been dead for days while Noble's just been waiting for the right time to let it leak? Or did he die last night while I was out screwing around? Phone call? Better not be work-related. I'm not in the right mood.
Oh, I could take this.
Okay.
Oh, Morgan. Hey, thanks for picking up so fast.
She's Jessica Starling, who asked me to call her... Hi, Jess.
Hold
on. Oh, this is Dave. We saw David at the beginning, right? You were reading for David?
Yeah.
I think the silhouette.
Yeah.
Shampoo, expensive. Sense of humor, unique. Lead programmer, Noble Electronics. Street food. Crowds, fishing, brain fees, driving, lint. Starling. Executive assistant at Noble Electronics. Dancing, buying shoes, reselling shoes. That's really funny. Dislike soft mattresses, but those are nice. Charm point. Whoa, wait, she has a charm point. Her earnest smile. Bar hopping in the lower wards. The best at reading the stock market. Morgan. They should exercise his vice swimming. Criminal. Defense attorney. Oh, they kept the comma.
Yeah.
Body count. You cannot ask someone that. This game is really good is the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now that we have put stuff to David, do you want to voice David or do you want me to do it? Also, that's a very trans in I don't know which direction design.
A lot of these designs are. I can take David.
Okay.
I just kind of have to think about what voice to give him. I've already seen...
I need to...
I've already seen the news.
What? Oh. Oh, of course you have. Duh. I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. I just... With the company and their people and all the... What I mean is, if it were up to me, you would have been the first call I made.
For a decision like that to be up to David's assistant, about 1,000 other Noble employees above her on the ladder would have to get axed, but it's all right, Jess. No one ever really knows what to do with these kinds of things.
Still, I'm sorry you had to hear it from a stream. Chiron?
I think it's Chiron, but I'm not
from
sure.
From a stream Chiron.
What difference does it make how information gets to me? I could have stumbled upon his corpse myself and I would feel mostly the same. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to call anyway.
Yeah.
If I want more information, she's the best source I'm going to get, maybe for weeks. What to ask at a time like this? I'm supposed to express denial first, but she's probably short on time. And I don't feel like following the playbook to the letter right now. Can you tell me what happened?
They The police, they think that he took something.
Suicide? And the police are already involved?
They say that it was some kind of poison or...
God. Noble's got a lot of weight to bludgeon the state with, especially in this city. I would think they'd keep the police at arm's length for at least a few days.
Listen, Morgan, I need to ask something of you.
Of course, Jess, whatever you need. Whatever you need. A bit much, but she's grieving. This is just how people talk. And it's not like my day was really salvageable anyway.
I'd like to bring you up here, to David's place.
What do you mean?
There's something I have to give you.
You're not handling his will already, are you? If the police are involved, it'll be a while before.
No, I'm sorry. It's not like that. Before he...
What?
The inhaler.
No, please don't hold back on my account.
David asked me to get this into your hands. It wasn't work related. But he asked me. I know I'm asking a lot here, but since it's turned out to be the last thing he ever asked me to do, I'd like to get it done.
I don't like showing up at crime scenes more often or more quickly than strictly necessary. And that's when I only have to worry about the police. With Noble looming all this, security will be doubled and scrutiny tripled. This is too risky. There's no logical reason to agree to her request. And then the next thing is going to be here going, okay, I'll be right over. Swing by my place with a cab, yeah? Besides my own morbid curiosity.
Right, of course. Thanks, Morgan. Thank you. Wait, I almost forgot.
What is it?
You don't happen to have anything you could wear in black, do you? Ten 11 a.m., July 1st, 2086.
But that's what today almost is.
No, very, very off, but sure.
No, it's June, and June is pretty close to July, and we're over halfway through it, so we're getting there.
Okay.
It's almost July 1st.
It's no longer Pride Month in this universe.
Damn.
In transit.
Oh, that's why Morgan started killing everyone again.
Yeah, because Pride Month ended.
Wait, hold on. Did I misread something? The autocab hums a synthesized purr as our on-ramp merges onto a canopy superhighway, steadily and suddenly all at once. Not much super about it, but it does cast one hell of a shadow. The canopies always felt very arts and crafts to me. Cobbled together, always added onto, never finished, never planned. It's clearly taken a lot of time and effort to make, but the end result's still ugly. And it feels like it could fall apart at any moment.
You okay, Morgan? You look a little car sick. She's so cute. I love her.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. But if I ignore her text now, she'll just send more later.
Hey, Freckles. Saw your friend Asher on the news. Rip.
Thank you. For trying to be sincere.
Or the shot.
We all have our strengths.
God damn, you are one passive-aggressive little girl. Why does all your filial piety go out the window whenever you talk to me?
Filial piety doesn't work on you. You love yourself too much to appreciate respect.
True. Went the train.
That's so fucking good.
See, Freckles, you can be very insightful. When you aren't too busy side-eyeing the whole world.
Wonder where I picked that up from.
Not from me. Is this like Morgan's mother?
I don't know, maybe.
I'm pretty sure you were born muttering insults under your breath. Yeah. The nurses tried to make you cry, and you responded by giving them self-esteem issues.
Did you ever have any dealings with Noble?
10 out of 10 shift in the convo. Subtle as a car crash.
Subtlety doesn't work on you either.
Well, it might. If you were good at it.
This is me asking you for advice.
Okay. I guess this never sunk in. Because you spent most of your apprenticeship asleep. But my clients were all celebs. The rich and famous. I didn't have that many dealings with the Megs that own their likenesses.
Is it really that different?
Plenty. Oh, see you later, Umi.
Bye, Umi.
Celebs don't like people seeing their dirty side. So they pay smart people like me to clean up their messes. But Megs don't like people seeing them at all, period. And also, Megs are a lot more lively when it comes to fucking.
When it comes to eating, they eat really messy. Gross.
Okay, so it is fucking.
Well, yeah.
Hard workers with a lot of stress to vent. Okay, wait, no. Do I need to start doing the Kathleen Delaney?
What's the Kathleen Delaney?
Pissing all by yourself, handsome?
Oh. Up to you. It's your choice. You have to make them.
Yeah.
Stop. Do you have any actual help to offer?
Truth be told, I did have this one run-in where I got balls deep into corporate intrigue.
Why?
Because I got caught up of Annie Life's 45 poster girl.
God damn it.
Hard worker. A lot of stress to vent.
Glad to know I can always reach out to you in my time of need.
I'm gonna let that slide because I know you're in mourning. Look. Corporate types are all a bunch of paranoid drug addicts. Huffing glue and playing roulette on their phones. While fantasizing about stabbing everyone else in the meeting to death. So don't expect them to play nice just because Asher was your pal. My actual advice is get whatever you're owed. Then get out of there fast as fuck, boy.
That's a beautiful thought, Auntie.
Oh, it's her aunt. I mean it. Corporations prefer Viking funerals.
What's a Viking funeral?
A dignified ceremony where the body is sent out to sea on a boat. Then, they set everything on fire and sink the ashes to the bottom of the ocean. Try not to linger, Freckles. You don't want to be stuck on board when they start knocking their arrows.
Thanks.
I love terrible women.
Yeah, this is good. But what the hell was that about me sleeping on the job? I worked harder in one day than any of you Gen Alpha drunks did all week.
Oh, she's Gen Alpha. Oh. Should have worked smarter, lol. And if you want to go there, you did literally fall asleep on the job. At the Christmas party. Oh, she's hot.
This is amazing. This game's really good.
Can we zoom in on this picture?
Nope, I don't know how to do that.
I'm going to kill something. Oh, she's hot. Older women who are mean to me.
What is they? What is that? What do you have that? Why do you have that?
Oh, her face.
It's not even accurate.
Work parties are still work, Freckles.
I only had my eyes closed. Because all you old farts had your cameras flash on.
Morgan, something wrong? You're sweating.
Just deleting some spam.
I loved that interaction. That was so good.
Morgan is kind of amazing. We've got a couple more minutes of crawling through the Canopy's guts before we reach David's part of the city. Uptown, our better half. Gleaming opera houses and towering corporate apartments. Boutique shops with more cameras than customers. Penthouses stacked upon penthouses in a frantic climb to the top of the rat pile. All ringed in by restaurants with long wait times and small serving sizes. The joke is that Uptown folks go most of the year without touching street level. Not much of a punchline there. It's basically true. By now, his whole block must be swarmed with cops, themselves surrounded by media, and all encircled by onlookers. I could try and enjoy these last few moments of calm, but if the storm's coming either way, I'd rather use this time to try and find my footing. Actually, Jess, if you've got a second, I was curious about...
Hey.
that headline. I saw that headline, by the way. The one where your warm android saved that soldier's life.
Oh yeah, pretty feel good, don't you think?
So, folks at the company must have been in high spirits lately, I take it?
That's what I thought when I first heard about it, but I don't know. Maybe upper management's never happy. I'm just trying to like push the ditzy but capable angle. Because they're still just riding sales harder than ever, pushing the traditional consumer markets. I thought they'd start building a pitch for Congress the day the story dropped. A big patriotic campaign telling everyone why we need a contract for warm androids in the military. But I haven't heard about them moving staff around or anything like that. Maybe it's all above my pay grade.
All the corporate power and money in the world. And they're still such joyless assholes that they won't even celebrate their victories. I feel like she's told us everything about David's death at this point. I'm gonna ask about the request.
Okay.
Jess, I have to wonder, what kind of request did David make of you that it couldn't wait a few days?
Right, of course.
I'm the sneezer.
And she's asthmatic. He asked me to give you something.
Something? Is she trying to build suspense?
Right, it's just, well, I don't know exactly what it is.
You have no idea?
He asked me to give you the contents of his safe.
Are we headed to the bank then?
No,
Water
see,
time.
he has this private safe in his basement. Maybe you've seen it? Well, I say safe, but it might be more accurate to call it a storage locker or a false wall.
And all he told you is that he wanted me to have what's inside?
Right, he was very clear about that part. Your eyes only, straight into your hands. handle it in person, he said.
Strange. This is all pretty analog for someone as technically gifted as David. Coming from anyone else, I'd call it paranoid. But David was never paranoid. Even when he had every right to be. If you wanted this handled a certain way, it must be for a good reason. Remind me, how many years did you and David work together?
Oh. Well, I started with the company about 4 years ago. They offered me a temp contract when I was graduating. I was put in HR right in the middle of a hiring burst, so I spent 2 months in the Warrens. Then an aptitude test got me fast-tracked to mid-low management.
Sorry, Warrens?
Oh, that's just what we called the company dorms back then, on account of all the people.
Ah.
Plus, it was underground.
Aha.
Didn't see the sun that first month. My skin got so dry.
Is that normal in your industry?
Normal for everyone I've ever worked with. Except David, of course, but I mean, he was the best.
Yeah.
One Tuesday morning, Dr. David Asher walked right up to my desk like I had won the lotto. Said I should come work for him, Dr. David Asher, directly. On a random Tuesday morning, like it was nothing.
He didn't like to do things on Mondays. A real Garfield type. Said people were always too tired to get anything done anyway.
Jess, do you remember when the internet made goth woman Garfield?
That was
I
pretty
really
cool.
liked that. Yeah, that's right. He did say that. I should know by now, right? 3 years of arranging meetings and keeping him organized and occasionally straightening his tie. He was a good boss.
He was a good guy.
Yeah.
When did you last speak with him?
In person? Thursday afternoon.
The day before yesterday.
He seemed normal. I mean, I didn't...
We still don't really know anything, Jess. What the hell was that? I just heard a sound effect. Oh, Ass Maiden, thank you for the gift. Welcome in.
I really love Jess's design. It's so good.
Yeah.
You're right. Thanks. Thursday's the last time I saw him. That was when he asked me to meet with you.
I'm guessing you've already been to his place?
Yeah. It's a real mess over there.
It's that bloody?
Oh God, no. Not that kind of mess. I just mean with the cops stacked on the media, stacked on the lawyers. Each of them with their own network of drones and all their droning. It's very, it's a very high productivity atmosphere is what I mean.
When were you able to get over there?
Well, I got a call from legal late last night. They weren't exactly delicate in breaking the news to me.
Last night?
They said they needed my help sorting through all his... Well, you know how he left things organized sometimes.
He's been dead since last night, and they kept it under wraps that long. I know there are a lot of powerful people in his circles, but to stop it from leaking for over 12 hours... That seems like more than just your typical powerful people trying to control the narrative. Seems more like there's something they're actively trying to suppress. So you found out last night.
Right, last night. Oh God. I'm so sorry. I should have told you as soon as I found out.
Really, it's all right. Did you see anything?
No, I still haven't actually seen him at all. He was airlifted to the hospital ASAP, and that's where he passed, so... Well, I didn't get the impression that the cops had been there that long. Not compared to the lawyers. They and the rest of the company people seemed pretty entrenched.
Noble set up camp before the police even arrived. So what time would that have been?
I guess I got there around 9 p.m.? Yeah, because at 9:15 they switched my phone to silo mode, and I got locked out of everything but my work stuff. Sent my last blah at 9:13. See? Gonna expire whoever put me in heels this morning. It me.
They can do that to your phone? Lock you out of social media?
Of course not. Well, unless I'm on the clock. Or off the clock, but on company property. Then they can remote all my tech, yeah.
How convenient.
So if I got in at 9 p.m., I'd guess the rest of the company people had been there since 8:30 p.m.? I hadn't been there more than a few minutes before the mood changed. Word about the hospital declaring him dead had started to leak.
I see. He died after he reached the hospital? That's unexpected. It's 2086. You might be in trouble if you get stuck in bureaucratic purgatory when you need to be in the emergency room, but other than that, if you reach the hospital alive, a good doctor can stabilize most any patient within a few moments. A Noble Electronics lead programmer would have a very good doctor. So what the hell happened? Is she mistaken? Was he just not officially declared dead until reaching the hospital for some reason, or?
Hard to think about, I know.
Yeah. Or hard to believe. So, David asked you to do this on Thursday, correct?
Yeah, Thursday.
And he passed last night, Friday.
Yeah. Wait, you don't think that when we met, he had already decided?
It's not healthy to speculate on that sort of thing. More importantly, it's not helpful. The dead don't have anything to offer the living. I should know.
You're probably right. Besides, we'll need to focus. Judging by the size of the crowd I'm looking at, it looks like we're about to jump into the thick of it. I'm in the thick of it, everybody knows.
Don't make me mute you, Holly.
I apologize for my transgressions.
You're forgiven.
10:34 a.m., July 1st, 2086. Noble Employee Housing. Noble Employee Housing Building.
Platea.
Platea.
Platea. Or Platea. I think Platea.
Platea. Lobby. And I thought there were a lot of police here before. Maybe too late to ask, but you're not bad with crowds, are you, Morgan?
She's kidding, right? It's downright airy in here compared to what we just waded through. Wide eyes and clenched fists, heads peeking over shoulders and around signs. Police, both mechanical and warm-blooded, closing ranks with holograms and quick-set wires to draw a severe perimeter. While protesters, mourners, fanatics, and busybodies shuffle around at the edges of the police line, the heat of their panicked anxiety washing over. Who the hell were all those people?
Well, there have always been people with strong feelings about our products.
Androids step forward from the mob, gently, firmly, unfeelingly parting the human tide. Most of them with official police branding, but a few remotely deputized consumer models emerge from the crowd to join them. All of them built by Noble. All of them built from David's code. All of them standing vigil outside its tomb. This is all technically company property, isn't it?
They're closer together, they should kiss. Yep, David had the penthouse all to himself, but every other floor's tenants are Noble employees too.
Not an uncommon arrangement in Uptown. Work at Noble, rent from Noble. Wave hello to your Noble neighbor in the morning, and make sure to request a spot in line at the official company crematorium. We don't actually do that last part, I think. Does Noble handle employee funeral arrangements?
Yeah, it's a pretty standard benefit, actually. It's cheap for them compared to dental. But Noble's always been generous with benefits. Work hard and the company will have you set for life.
And after.
I like that they're still doing this.
Yeah. Both the state and Noble have gotten themselves entrenched here in the lobby. Security and damage control and PR and liability. Everybody just glad to be working. I'm feeling a little overstimulated. Any chance we can just skip all these checkpoints?
No, absolutely not.
So, who do we need permission from? The cops or the company?
My request went through, so we should have the go-ahead from both at this point. We won't need to go near the actual, Is it still called a crime scene, if it's not technically a crime?
I don't want to think about how many suits Noble's paying to debate that question right this very instant. David's vault is in the penthouse's basement, but we can't get to it from these ground floor elevators. We'll have to ride straight up to the rooftop veranda, walk in his front door, and then head down. If Jess says we can do all that without stumbling across where he died, then...
Okay. So if we just flash my ID card at any problem that comes up...
Including him.
Hey, ladies. Look, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we're at capacity at the moment. Let anyone else by and we won't be able to maintain... Huh. You're that lawyer, Morgan.
You caught me, detective. How long's it been?
Feels like it's been ages.
Oh dear, not still bitter about our last encounter, I hope.
I'll live.
I don't see
Is Reyes here?
I don't see the spunky one around.
Damn it!
She taking a mental health day to preserve that unflappable charm?
Detective Reyes is around. Why? You miss her that bad?
I've had blind pimples that were more endearing.
You two know each other?
Jess Starling, meet homicide detective Kasim London.
It's a pleasure, miss. Oh, likewise?
As you might have guessed, the detective and I are acquainted. Comes with the line of work.
Morgan's being modest, sweetheart. We're practically blood. Oh, wow. Me? Sweetheart?
Something wrong, Starling?
Uh-huh. No, nothing wrong. But as close as we are, I still can't just let her walk in off the street and onto the scene of an ongoing investigation. Even Noble's lawyers have to play by the rules today.
Play by the rules. So there is a game afoot. What makes you assume I'm here in a professional capacity?
You're a criminal defense attorney and we're at a crime scene. Call it an old man's intuition.
Good detectives don't rely on intuition, though, do they? They rely on evidence.
Oh, I don't rely on it, don't worry. I just need to lean on it every now and then when my back acts up. Oh, cool.
Guy gets a bit of gray hairs and acts like it's a... Guy gets a bit of gray in his hair and act... I can read.
Take it a third.
I can read.
Take it a third.
Third time.
Take it a third. You got it.
Guy gets a bit of gray in his hair and thinks it's a free pass to act like a goddamn cowboy.
He has 2 streaks of gray.
Well, I'm afraid your intuition is off this morning, detective. I'm here on a private matter.
The deceased wasn't your client.
No, that would have been a conflict of interest.
Conflict of you two knew each other. I see. In that case, allow me to give you my condolences.
Thank you. But what I could really use is a bit of your help.
You sure rally fast.
Jess?
Right. We have this clearance here, detective, sir, from legal, which allows us... That's all right, little lady. I trust you. You can leave the paperwork holstered for now. Little lady.
We aren't here for David, really. We won't be setting foot anywhere near your staging area, Detective.
All right, why not?
How generous?
I can afford to be generous today, because if I screw up,
He gestures to the lobby full of suits and cops.
plenty of folks at hand ready to pick up the slack.
Well, if you're that at ease, perhaps I can take this time to ask you a few questions.
This fucking groove.
Music's good in this game.
Hey, you can always ask, Tiger. But I think you understand what I mean when I say whether or not I can answer is not entirely up to me. Before we go into this, can we take a 10-minute break?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna throw down a quick save.
Haven't saved since chapter 0. My God. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab some pizza to eat and then I'll be back.
Okay, I'm gonna also see if I can get some lunch figured out in a second.
Cool.
On me this morning.
Are we good to go?
Yeah.
Welcome back. Hi, everyone. Hi, Disassembly. How's it going?
Hello. I had pizza.
Well, come back. Lenny's picking up cheesesteaks.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I'll just eat and cheesesteak at the same time and play and cheesesteak at the same time, normal style, a regular amount.
Eat cheesesteak and play game and play cheesesteak and eat game and eat Morgan and play cheesesteak game.
All women know are eat cheesesteak, of the devil and lie, and hot chip and lie.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's do this.
Okay. Controversy. David was one of the biggest names in tech. He was the face of Noble Electronics.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, I have to turn off my fan and my air conditioner. One could argue androids are only as common as they are today because of his contributions to the field.
Some people felt that way, sure.
So, do you think anyone would want to hurt him because of that?
Remind me, which one of us is the detective again?
You really won't let me pick your brain?
You already know the answer. Yes, ads are controversial. Androids especially. We at Noble are aware that our products are sometimes the subject of heated debate, but no need to quote the handbook at us, miss. Truth be told, I've never really understood the hate.
It's not that complicated, is it? How many people have lost a job to an ad at least once in their career?
Every last one of them lost their jobs because their bosses, their flesh and blood bosses, fired them. Nah, ads are just a symptom. Scratch that. Ads are just a product. Getting mad at them is pointless. And vandalizing them is less than pointless because unlike us, they're all insured. And besides, Android production has surged over the last decade to become one of the nation's biggest exports. True. Nice to have at least one thing we make in this country. That's right. Noble only outsources the production of a small handful of internal components. Every other part of the manufacturing process is proudly done right here at home.
I somehow doubt everyone considers the specifics of Noble's supply chain to be a point of national pride. But you don't need a political science degree to see how much the state values Noble's contributions to the national economy.
Looking tired. He's always looking tired.
You're looking a bit haggard. How long have you been here anyway?
Since this morning. But civilized folk don't call it morning when the streetlights are still on.
Even if you got here around 1 or 2 in the morning, that still means homicide wasn't brought in until hours after Noble had laid the land. Sounds like you could use a break.
I could use a retirement package. Hey, you're a lawyer, right?
according to all my business cards.
Think I can sue for elder abuse?
Not that kind of lawyer, sorry. You would lose, though.
I already regret asking.
Why have they got a homicide detective losing sleep over this anyway?
A man is dead, and he wasn't killed by fire, a vehicle, organized criminals, or disinformation.
Criminals.
Criminals.
As far as we know.
So, at the moment, homicide's technically not the worst fit. But we're leading in name only. A high-profile death like this, everyone's got an eye on us. And a hand placed firmly on the back of our neck.
You boys and Noble all getting along with each other? Sharing your toys?
Some of the younger ones are bristling. But I always play well with others, Counselor.
And how well do the Megs play with you? They give you full access to building security?
They've given us access, and they say it's full. Some big penumbra system, top of the line coverage, top to bottom of the building. The size of the data stream's torrential. It'll be a while before we can start making sense of it all.
A more conspiratorial man might think that was intentional.
Bury us in data and hope we're too swamped to find whatever they're trying to hide? Maybe. Wait, they give you full access to the penumbra? But that means every android in the building is feeding you their full spectrum. You know your stuff. The penumbra pulls data from any androids connected to a building's net, but that's not much help since
There weren't any androids in the penthouse.
Right.
Jess? Do you have something you want to tell us about whether or not there are androids in the penthouse?
You know, I'd heard the rumors, never put much stock in them, but it's true. Asher really never owned a single android. Never. Well, I suppose I might do the same if I was the genius who programmed them all. Every time they opened their mouths, it'd just be...
His own lip service refracted 1,000 times over, echoing back at him from behind a mask he carved.
So that means all you'll have to investigate with are the penthouse's security cameras. Yeah, but that should be more than enough to wrap up a case like this. In a good way, I mean. We're very much on top of this, ladies.
I've been checking my phone, but the only thing the news seems to agree on is that David passed away.
Sorry, but if you're asking for details...
No, thank you. Oh, wait, whoops. No, thank you. For not letting them make this into a parade. Yet.
We do our best to respect the privacy of anyone involved with an ongoing investigation.
He declined to say victim. Detective, Dr. Asher was a close friend of mine for many years.
Yeah, he trusted Morgan more than anyone.
Can you tell me if he killed himself?
It looks like that's the case.
I see. Thank you for telling me that.
Dr. Ash. Yeah, you're, sorry.
Another round of guarded words. David was an important man, and it's only been a few hours. But all this tiptoeing gives me the feeling that whatever happened to David, it wasn't cut and dry.
All right, now listen, I don't mind being helpful, and I am trying to be sensitive here. But we really do have a lot on our hands at the moment. So I'm going to have to ask you to be discreet and ideally fast. Well, our business is just in the basement, David's basement.
Leo, thank you for the follow.
But the penthouse is on the top floor, the roof, so its basement would be...
1 second. I need to... Some things off real... Activating.
No, wait, I just fucked up bad style. I just made a mistake that I shouldn't have done.
What'd you do?
Don't worry about it, but give me 1 second to fix something.
I can't believe you did it. I can't believe you fucked it up. How could you? You horrible you.
Yep.
You know what? Just for that. Just for that, become horse.
Mean to me. I'll become horse in 1 moment. And let me just make sure that this is so right. That happened. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Yay, it worked. I upgraded. I got an updated version of VitoTube, and it hasn't fucked up on me yet, which is nice.
Yay!
Hort. I should get a new PNG tuber that's just me in pain.
Just a single frame of like.
Just like my
of
original
the one that Lenny did.
My original one, but just covered in blood and in pain and looking really hurt.
And you just flash that frame between every change.
No, that's just a new PNG tuber that's just me in pain, and then people can redeem transform and be like transform to in pain.
Oh, okay.
Became horse? Yeah,
became horse.
I can be a horse sometimes. I've become a lot of different things.
Pombi.
Oh, like from the Amazing Digital Circus.
No.
Wah. Bwomp, 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 bwomp.
No, that's Gangle.
Oh, yeah. Second to last floor, if you want to be technical detective. The point is...
Well, you don't need to go into the kitchen or the parlor. We'll go straight back to his workshop and then head downstairs.
The kitchen and the parlor.
I understand. But all the same, I'd like to escort you two ladies there myself.
Wow, an escort, like royalty. Isn't he a gentleman?
Huh? Yes, he's...
Lead the way, detective. True to his word, London ushered us past the chattering suits and humming drones, through the checkpoints and into the elevator. As it climbed into the sky, we got a good look at the growing throng of people gathered outside, and its shifting makeup.
Growing throng, huh?
Elaborate on that.
No, I don't think I will.
Then why'd you say it, coward?
Because I wanted to.
Okay. Seems like it's
and I won't elaborate because I don't want to.
Interesting. Mods ban Holly.
You may ban me from the chat, but you may not ban me from the stream.
I can do that easily. It's incredibly simple. It's like a 1-button solution.
What, hang up?
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it, but like, why would you test me on that? I absolutely can kick you off the stream. Easily.
You don't get it. You don't get it.
What do you mean I don't get it?
You don't get it.
No, you don't get it. I understand everything.
You don't get it.
No, you don't get it.
You don't get it.
Mods, make Holly feel every single nightmare she's ever had all at once. That isn't under... I feel like you'd react a little stronger if you saw every nightmare all at once.
It's not done.
Oh, okay. There we go. Idiots led around by the nose their whole life, following the musk of whatever trend is laid out before them each morning. I wonder if that's intentional wording.
Following the musk.
Yeah. Today's trail having led them here, for half reasons they couldn't put into words, even if their lives depended on it. They're like insects.
That's a new one.
Morgan. And they look like them from up here. They're probably already preparing their spin, The Misunderstood Genius of Dr. David Asher, a video essay in 5 parts. Why the company insisted on cultivating such a following for him, I've never understood. They could have easily pinned his achievements on someone more marketable. Some random photogenic employee or a fashion model with glasses. David wouldn't have minded. He never wanted the attention, the chaos. Maybe it's as simple as bad luck. He just happened to have the right look for the part. A man buried in his work with his eyes fixed ahead.
10:32 a.m., July 1st, 2086. Noble Employee Housing Building, Platia, whatever the fuck.
You gotta
Penthouse.
you gotta make a decision.
This is what? His laboratory? His shop, he called it. How down to earth.
It's messy in here. David was always disorganized. Why a programmer needed to make such a mess just to run tests on computers, I'll never. But sloppy as he could be, he didn't like it when other people saw it. If he was leaving things like this, he must not have entertained any guests down here in some time. Thanks for all your help, Detective London.
I love that they are red, orange, and yellow. Don't mention it.
Oh, like the lesbian color flag, except for the yellow.
Yeah, almost. But like, this is a lesbian game, so we don't need
It's
the
true.
flag to show it. It's lesbian in and of itself. Wait a minute! No. Morgan is red. Jess is orange, and Rockford is pink. What? You want me to step out?
We won't take long.
Not lacking for boldness, are you? Look, I have to take a phone call. We'll be in and out as soon as possible, promise. And whatever Dr. Ash wanted.
Wanted set aside for his foundation. We'll be sure to flag it.
Right. At least she's already wearing gloves.
If we find a dead body, it'll be our first call.
Morgan, what was that stuff about his foundation?
Dr. Ash's charity has always been managed by an
That's me. Dr. Ash's charity has always been managed by an outside group.
It's
What?
taking over to me. Hi, Umi. Thoughts on dentists? We've already addressed it. We're not taking any more dentist questions for the rest of the stream. Hi, Voivel. Yeah, I'm a horse now.
We will not discuss the dentist.
Dr. Ash's charity was dentist related, but that's not what we're talking about.
It totally was, right?
You actually missed the part earlier when they mentioned dental, so you haven't spent a lot of time around crime scenes, have you?
Actually, this is my first.
Well, generally speaking, it's not really common to retrieve things from the premises while the cops are still searching them.
Oh.
Look, if David had something to give to me, we can go get it. We just can't make a ton of noise about it, understand?
Of course.
Great, after you.
Right. Quiet as a church house.
Quiet as a church horse, in my case.
No,
Yeah,
it's church mouse. You know what you must do.
I can't. No one's redeemed it. I'm not allowed. Also, I don't go to church.
Return to squeak.
You. I don't know if you can redeem it, Umi. It's only been 8 minutes.
Well, it would be really cool if you were to just, I don't know, do it yourself.
Church horses are very cool. Yeah, but I think about giving out a freebie. Think about the precedent that sets. Soon everyone's going to be like, you should transform for a bit. And it's like, okay, but what about those sweet channel points?
But don't you love bits?
Fine.
'Cause I do love bits.
They're all dead.
There we go. Everyone happy now?
Redeemed tales.
The phrase is quiet as a church mouse, but
That's a dog.
hashtag bark.
Caught myself. I'm okay.
But now doesn't seem like the time to correct her. Quiet as an atheist dog.
Bjark. You just saying Bjark.
David's
Gorp.
shop was a mess, but the mess felt very familiar. It was very David. Coming down here, I barely recognized the place.
Is that a fucking bar?
For starters, there's a goddamn gym. David hated exercise, always claiming he didn't have the time for it. Even when I got him that treadmill and the subscription for that personal coaching program with the scheduling routine, said he couldn't find the time. And then when I explained to him that the program accounted for that and adapted to his schedule, he still...
Morgan, what's up? You're smiling. What's so funny?
Nothing. Just surprised to see the place renovated.
Yeah, you actually had me on mail tag with a couple of contractors a while back. Never thought I'd have to learn so much about concrete and wiring and marble. Did you know that marble needs to be treated or else indoor air will start to corrode it?
I didn't know that. Is that true?
Wait, is it not? But our guy told me that without an epoxy finish, the entire bar table could...
Is that the vault over there then?
Yeah, stands out, I guess.
Nervous?
What's that? Oh no, what's that? Oh, a little, I guess.
What's nervous?
Yeah.
Is it food?
But the inhaler helps mostly, so...
Aren't you going to open it?
Open it? Don't you know the combination?
No, I do not know the combination to David's basement vault.
Oh. Oh. Oh no, how could I have... He didn't tell you or give you a code or...
He gave me the code to get into the building and the parking garage, but not the code to whatever this is. Okay. You know, there were a lot of scattered papers back in his shop. Could he have left you a note on one of them?
Yes, he could have. He would have. In fact, I think he probably did. Hold on. Okay. You just stay right here, Morgan. I'll have this settled in just a second.
Sounds good. Right then. Well, it's definitely locked. Looks like it's a Tethys basic structure. Looks like it's a Tethys basics Sturdicure. I got it. I would have gotten it third or fourth or fifth time. Looks like it's
seventh or eighth or 20th.
Shush. Looks like it's a Tethys basics Sturdicure anti-hack, anti-digital, high-rated code panel. Nothing basic about it, but at least I can see the password's limited to 6 characters. Only 1 million possible combinations.
Maybe I'll get lucky.
I mean, the game's about gambling.
It could be Morgan.
It could be Morgan. Slim chances, but what the hell? Why shouldn't I give it a shot? My birthday! Nothing's happening. Okay, that was dumb. I don't really want to dwell on why I thought that would work. Forget it. There's a different terminal over here. Potter Security Systems. According to the label, maybe it controls the whole room. Damn, it's password protected too. And the code's 64 digits long? What's the point of a camera system that's harder to crack than your literal vault, you egg-headed... Okay. Yeah. A programmer probably would care more about his IoT than whatever he can fit in a safety deposit box. Guess it's the 6-digit vault or nothing. But I'm a lawyer, not a lockpick. What other felonies I get up to in my private time? I've never pulled off a bank heist before. Only tool I've got here is my head. So what do I know? I know whatever David put in the safe he wanted to kept secure. And I also know he wanted me to have it. So maybe he thought ahead? Maybe he guarded it in such a way that I would be the only one who could get to it. David liked games, and he really liked beating me. So if he left one last puzzle for me, I don't mind going another round. Examine, admire, examine, inspect. Interesting, the word choices. I thought it was picking different ones for each of them, but it's choosing. Use examine twice. Check.
And then check, admire, and inspect.
But the other one was examine.
Well, yeah, this is 2 examines, check, admire, and inspect.
I see. The flooring's a new addition. Looks rough like sandpaper, but it's bouncy, rubberized. Feels like something you drag your feet on at the gym or a factory floor. It's more high performance than high class. Expensive, but not in a way you'd expect for a penthouse. Well, scratch that. It's actually cracked here. Rubber doesn't break, it bends. That's its thing. So someone must have cheaped out during the installation, left a defect in. That, or David left a jackhammer on overnight. Taking a closer look, this is a pretty serious looking set of resistance training equipment. And these weights, they're all set near the max. If Noble hadn't appointed him a nutritionist along with the stylist, Davis would be downright scrawny. There's no way he was putting up these numbers. In which case, the digits on weights could be a clue. But there's too many, and I can't guess the order. So what the hell, Asher? Did you just set all the weights to max because it looked more neat? It's a very big painting. And it's, impressionist? No, cubicle.
Cubist, which is still incorrect. That's awesome.
Yeah, cubicle. That sounds right. It is not. Whatever its style, I do remember that David liked this painting. There was a date on it. That could be a 6-digit password, but I don't see one anywhere. Maybe signing your work was considered gauche amongst the cubicleists?
Who is that flaming Morgan in the corner? The universe, I think.
David's wine collection, still towering over the room. Don't know why he'd buy so many bottles. He didn't even particularly like the stuff. Maybe just to fill out all these shelves. But not all the bottles are untouched. Some of them don't have dust on them at all. There's a mechanism for retrieving bottles off the rack. The latest bottle was chosen. A Merducomp 81 could be significant, except vintages only list the year they were bottled, not the month or day. It's not enough digits for the code. This must be a spare liquor cabinet. Damn, there's a lot of good stuff in here, and a lot of bottom shelf swill. The kind of bargain bin vodka and nose burner whiskey that only an undergrad programmer could love. Nostalgia sweet like that. Overpowering. 1 part per million can cover up even the cheapest aftertaste. Alright, I've searched the whole room now. Time to make a break.
Oh, I have to actually do it? Oh shit. I can't save.
Is it just Morgan?
We'll try Morgan. What if it's, what if it's, what if it's, let me type. David's. Because oh my god, no! I thought you would hit enter! It's automatic! I was gonna make it's because it's David's vault, so he said that this is David's vault. No dice. I feel like there was at least one hint I came across. Better try again. Well, hold on. No, I wanna, because what were the actual hints that we came across? Like, if it's Morgan...
They might be in your, like, term glossary.
Yeah, articles? No.
No, the other thing.
Terms. Big blue painting. Because I don't want to just guess and get it right. I want to actually, like, think about it.
Oh, well, there we go.
Entered the premises on 11/25/58 and used a hunting knife to cut the singular massive canvas into 3 separate pieces. Interesting, though, that he says, my works are not completed until they have been signed, but there is no signature on it.
Then maybe the idea is you need to put in the date.
Yeah,
to sign
no,
it.
I'll try that. It fits. I'm just reading what else we got here. Okay. I feel like I don't. Oh, it's because these are unread. I see. I was wondering why it seemed like the why like the order would change, because these ones have the unread sign next to it. Okay. I didn't see the date.
11/25/58.
11/25/58. Okay. The date the painting was signed. A password that is and isn't left in plain sight. Nice one.
Hey, Morgan, What? How did you get it to open? What is that?
I turned back around just in time to see a door finish swinging open with mechanical grace, revealing a girl with a barcode emblazoned across her temple, required by law to be plainly visible. It's an android, clearly marked as such, and yet, even standing this close, I could swear it's...
Snoring?
I stepped forward and placed the back of my wrist on the android's brow. Warm.
It must be a prototype for the Animate 16. Or maybe a prototype for the 17 or 18?
A biochemical android with real human flesh.
Sorry, biomechanical, yes, but it's organic flesh, not human. They're grown from Lax Gemini cultures, but the...
Sorry, I misspoke.
Right, understandable, since...
You seem surprised, Jess. Hasn't Noble been working on warm androids like this one for a few years now?
Warm androids like this one? I mean, yes, we have. Sorry, it's just that this particular model is very, it's very cutting edge.
Bleeding edge, judging by the flesh in those cheeks. I think it's safe to say that we found what we were looking for.
I think so too.
That presents a problem then.
Oh, do you not, approve?
Jess, how are we gonna get this out of the fucking building? I've got nothing against androids. My concern is a bit more immediate and, well, practical.
Practical?
I don't know how to turn it on.
Do you see a switch or something?
Do you?
Can we, turn it around or...
I poke the android's ribs, a little less give than I expected, given its frame, but the rigidity is remarkably lifelike. I place my hand on the shoulder and give it a shake, but it doesn't budge.
That was a smack.
This thing has to weigh more than...
Right. Androids mostly transport themselves, so people are always surprised to find out they're a bit heavier than they look.
A bit? I'm surprised the whole room isn't slanted. There's no way in hell we're moving this thing without waking it up.
Crap. First of all, now this.
I was able to guess the combination just by poking around. Compared to that, finding this hunk of junk's power supply switch should be child's play. And I think I know where to start. Jess, I'm going to step back into the lab for a moment, all right?
Huh? Oh, sure. I'll, There's gotta be a manual around here.
Good idea. It might be some kind of prototype, but it's still got a barcode. Maybe you can scan its GIN number and find something in the company files?
Yeah, of course.
Hold on. A strange thing to say to someone as the first message, so I'm timing you out for a minute. You can try again, but be normal.
What on earth did they say?
Not saying it out loud.
Okay.
What was the password? It was the date on the back of the painting. Or it was the date the painting was finished.
Who the fuck is Don Ferguson, and why do they want to send me a message on Instagram?
I don't know who that is.
Oh, whole thing going on. Okay.
We don't have to give this guy time on my stream.
Yeah, no, we don't. So that's what I'm trying to direct away.
Okay.
All generic ID numbers should be paired with industry standard files on maintenance tracking power requirements.
I somehow doubt that the enigmatic android taking a catnap in a sarcophagus in David Asher's basement will have a user manual, but it can't hurt for her to try, and...
I'm okay. Broke a heel, but I'm okay. I carry glue.
And I'd rather search the lab by myself. Now then, if I were David and I wanted to make sure that only one person would be able to walk out of here with that android, how would I set that up? Quick saving currently unavailable. Fine, I'll save normal style then.
Whatever. Inspect. This music's really good. Check. Examine. Boot up. Oh, we got a new one. We got boot up now.
Yeah.
These appear to be holding tanks for something. How should I know? No labels on anything, typical for a genius, but a nightmare for anyone trying to pick up after him. It's a lot more hard science than I expected in here. Centrifuges, and glasses and microscopes. Don't programmers do all their work with a keyboard? Diagrams of human anatomy. The hands are highlighted. The most developed part of a human body, good for making stone axes and sending emails. Robots and frames can do just fine with claws and 3-digit imitations, but androids are expected to look like people and move like them too. Getting the hands right must be a big priority at Noble. That tree-like shape on the right is a neuron. Those branches.
It's a complaint from artists because artists struggle to draw hands.
So I've heard. Those branches receive input of varying weight, and then if the sum is greater than a certain threshold, the neuron fires. A 0 becomes a 1, and all other zeros around it take that into consideration. Repeat that a couple billions of times a second, you've got the human brain, a computer powerful enough to simulate all of reality. That's the analogy I read in a magazine anyway. Haven't seen one since college, but this must be a 3D printer. Of some sort. Feels expensive enough to make other printers look like the soda fountains by comparison. Did you skill issue non-hand drawers? I mean, I can't draw hands. I don't know how to draw hands at all, but I still think I could do it, even though I've never really done it good before. Better not mess with any of the settings.
But I'm different.
Yeah, I'm different. I'm worse. Looks like a fairly normal computer. If I'm lucky, the security will be fairly normal as well. You want to take the computer?
Oh, sure. Boot up complete. Username?
Vocal commands? David Asher? Morgan? Guest?
Thank you for logging in as a guest.
It didn't recognize my voice, so I can probably rule out a vocal command being the key to waking the android.
Do you have a question?
More than one. For now, though, what should I search for on this computer? More
Morgan, that's me. Search files for Morgan.
23 results on the local drive.
I can work with that. Mostly phone book and social data, but I don't recognize this file type. Some kind of personnel format? Date of birth, education, occupation, blood type, height, and weight. All right, buddy, a little invasive, don't you think? DNA and fingerprints. Now, why do you have that, David? My DNA isn't in any database. I've made sure of that. So he couldn't have bought this anywhere. He must have collected it himself from a wine glass or the like. It would have been easy to do. Why do it? All right, I'm starting to get a pretty clear picture of what it'll take to turn on this android. I've got the what, the where, and how. I'll just have to manage. Still just a piece of machinery. If it really won't turn on, I can always start hitting it. Oh, I don't get to check the rest of the files.
Morgan, there you are. Make him super gay and kissing with tongue. Yes, kiss the android, Sleeping Beauty.
Probably that's how it'll work.
I've looked in every registry I could find and every database I could get into, but I don't think this android is in the system.
It was a long shot. Don't beat yourself up over it.
Yes, but an android without the proper identification is...
It's only buying or selling an android without proper identification that's illegal. And it doesn't seem like he ordered this online.
I guess you're right, huh?
We'll have it registered soon enough. Anyway, I think I figured out what we need to do here.
Oh.
If David really wanted me to have this, he would have left some way for me to turn it on.
What are you thinking?
David had my fingerprints and my DNA on file. By requiring both, he could be reasonably sure that no one was powering up this android without my approval. You've done a swab before, haven't you?
Every month for the company. Apparently they're building a database on employee epigenetics cross-referenced with...
That sucks, Jess. That sucks real bad.
You're being taken advantage of, Jess. Oh, so you're gonna...
My DNA and my fingerprint make the key. Now, where to find the lock? Oh, it is. We could do lips.
Please. You know what must be done.
Let's do nose. We're gonna give her a wet willy, but in the nose instead. The nose. I guess it's not impossible.
Morgan?
Yeah, see, the DNA goes in the right nostril and the fingerprint goes in the left nostril.
And then you turn them like keys.
And then you turn them like keys.
Are you really going to stick your thumb up its nose?
No, I'm not. If it takes something silly to boot it up, I don't even want any more. And there was that diagram back in his shop. Was that meant to be a literal handshake verification?
Huh. I thought that would work.
Me too. Chest.
Lips.
I do think it's gonna
Lips.
be lips, so we're gonna end on it. I want to see all the other stuff first. Maybe somewhere with a lot of surface area? The torso? The chest? I am not doing that. The lips are one of the most sensitive parts of the body. Not the worst place to make a scan, even if it is gross placing my finger there.
Oh, that's still not doing it, huh?
Come on, do I really need to push my finger deeper? Jiggle the key? Morgan.
Oh man, you went right in there.
You don't gotta put your finger there.
Are you touching the tongue?
It's blinking at me. Oh, that did work.
Good, mommy. I mean, do you want to take Sarah?
Well, I saw someone draw fan art of her in the Maya outfit from Ace Attorney. So I think it's strange to voice both Phoenix and Maya.
Okay. Good, mommy.
Good morning to you too.
Cute. Hello. I've never seen you two before.
I guess we should introduce ourselves then.
Hi.
This is Jessica Starling. She works for Dr. Asher. I'm Morgan, a friend of his. Got all that?
I understand. She is Jessica Starling, and you are Morgan, last name unknown.
Yeah, her cuteness. No, Morgan is my lass.
Father told me about you. Aw, he did? Wait. Father?
David, you had it call you Daddy?
I am referring to Dr. David Asher. Are you confused?
That's not the word I'd use. I'll throw a bone beyond the grave for the good doctor and just move this along. Did David say that he was giving you to me, transferring ownership?
Ownership? That is correct.
And what else did?
Mostly correct.
Right, and what else did he tell you?
Many things. Can you specify?
I thought conversation was the first thing David figured out how to program.
Did Dr. Asher tell you anything that he wanted you to convey to Morgan? A message you were supposed to pass on? Yes.
Jess, I think it's trying to.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'll give you two. Or, I'll give you some privacy, Morgan. I've actually gotten about 14 messages in the last 2 minutes, so I'll just head back up to the lab to make some calls, okay? Or to take some calls.
Thanks, Jess.
Yes. Thank you, Jess. You're welcome.
Just the two of us now. So, what do I call you?
My name is Sarah. It's nice to meet you, Morgan.
Trust me, the pleasure's all mine. So, what's the message?
Father told me that I would be living with you from now on. And he told me that you would look after me.
Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Should it?
A model this lifelike, with warmth and breath and something close to blood in its veins. Just what are you, anyway?
You forgot my name already. It's Sarah.
What were you built for? You're warm, obviously. You're not one of those physical therapy models, are you?
That would be highly illegal. I haven't completed 500 hours of study at a state-approved massage therapy school. I haven't even completed 1 hour.
What purpose did Dr. Asher design you for?
I don't know the answer to that question.
You don't know why he built you.
No, should I?
How can you not?
Do you?
Would I be asking you if I did?
I meant, do you know why you were created? Why you were born?
Yeah, to murder. Why? Why me? Why would you? Why are you doing this? You're a freak. A monster. What the hell's wrong with you? Please don't kill me. Please. Why? Why? Why was a monster like you even born? Guess I walked into that one. I was starting to wonder if you even had the Turing solution.
Father's framework for programming linguistics in artificial systems. And the body of work for which he first gained international recognition. I gotta be a little more cute with it.
A little. I think also maybe less robotic-y.
Yeah.
Because I think her whole deal is that she's like not really a robot, you know? I mean, she is, but like, she's like a human. She's supposed to make, you understand. You get it. 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 You understand. You get it.
I'm channeling Maya Fey.
You understand. You get it.
I understand. I get it.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
I'm sure.
Okay, as long as you understand and you get it.
I understand. I get it. Do you have an answer to my question? An answer as to why you were created? Why you exist?
Occam's razor. I'm here because my parents wanted me.
I see. Then I will give a similar answer. I was created because Father wanted to make me.
Can't argue with that logic, can I?
I'm sorry, this Persona-ass idol music.
Really? I thought this sounded almost Ace Attorney-ish for a second.
This really sounds like a Persona 5 hideout theme.
I guess. I can see.
No, it's also a little Ace Attorney. It's kind of like a weird in between.
Yeah, do you think this game took influence from Persona and Ace Attorney?
Probably.
Holly, I was
just a hunch. Just a hunch.
Just a hunch.
Just a hunch.
I don't want to make any rash judgments about whether or not they took influence from Ace Attorney and Persona.
Because like, what kind of idiot likes Persona, right?
Yeah, what kind of idiot likes Persona?
Can't argue with that logic. Father did say that you're a lawyer.
Yep, that's me.
You're a lawyer, and I defeated you with logic.
World-class, high-power attorney, the best defense money can buy.
So do you catch criminals?
Considering how good the game is, I don't think it's taken any influence from Persona. Fucking damn.
You take that back.
No, that's fucking good. That's good. You fucking smoked Atlas. That's what cops do.
Do you litigate criminals?
That's what prosecutors do.
Then do you fight for the underrepresented? Expose injustice? Sue corrupt corporations and officials?
I don't think anyone does that anymore.
Then what do you do?
I'm a criminal defense attorney.
A defender of the innocent and powerless.
I love Sarah. Oh my god.
Oh, a defender of the innocent and powerless.
She's so cute. This is a charm point. Her eyes sparkle.
Yeah. Do we have a profile for her yet?
Uh-huh. Let's find out. London, who's Masters? Oh.
Victoria Masters.
Handsome men, pretty
Handsome
women,
men, pretty women.
Expensive liquor.
Yeah, she's bisexual.
London.
We got a new profile.
Good at coming up with nicknames. Bad at remembering birthdays.
Cats or dogs, both. I like that they have like the unique stats for each of them.
Her drool is so special important. It's true. It's another charm point.
Yeah. Do you also...
Now that you know all about me, what can you tell me about yourself?
I've never had to do that before.
First time for everything. How old are you?
I'm not sure I can give a satisfactory answer.
0 for 2 on answering simple questions. What's the date on your earliest memory?
2 years ago.
And were you constructed or assembled or whatever? What facility?
I was not yawning. Oh my god. I was not constructed at any facility. Father created me here.
She's so proud of that. She's so proud of herself.
Father created me here. By himself. Okay, no, I really got to turn up the attitude. Okay, got it.
You're saying if I took you apart, I wouldn't be able to find any markers from any manufacturers, any IDs, or any designer?
You want to take me apart?
David was a programmer, not an engineer. How could he build a custom android from scratch in the comfort of his own home? He couldn't have. He must have had help. Probably a whole department's worth. If I ask around, there's got to be someone in the company who can ID this thing and help me figure out what's so important about it.
I think Asher was just like, damn, Morgan, you're sad as fuck. You need a daughter.
Yeah. You know what would help out my good friend Morgan? Responsibility. You don't look like any android I've ever seen.
Any Morgan I've
You don't
ever
look like
seen.
any Morgan I've ever seen. The only Morgan I see is in the mirror every morning.
Here at Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan and Morgan.
What are you made of?
This body is comprised of organic tissues integrated directly into cybernetic systems. They require organic nourishment, including water, carbohydrates, and salt.
Wait, warm androids have to eat and drink? They cannot be worth that much trouble.
My cybernetic systems operate largely as analogs to their equivalents in the human body. I have a respiratory system for oxygen exchange and a centrally located pump that circulates oxygen.
You mean you've got a heart? How quaint. But where does all the extra weight come from?
Pardon?
I tried moving you earlier and it felt like I was pulling against a truck.
My skeleton is a combination of medical-grade plastics and a military-grade titanium carbide alloy.
That sure took the wind out of her sails. She's sad. She's
sad because you called her heavy.
Yeah, she doesn't like that. Hi, Lily. Mods, can we give a shout out to Lily? I don't think any of my mods are watching. I'll give a shout out to Lily. So your
Lily,
captain,
we've met the girl.
Lily. We've met Sarah. She's so awesome. The girl is here.
The girl.
The girl.
I appreciate the girl.
She's great. I really like her already. She reminds me of Maya, and there's only a good way to take that because Maya's amazing.
She's so important. And I'm just gonna voice her like this from now. No, I'm kidding. My muscles are made of adaptive rare earth alloy nanoweave fiber with shock absorption and kinetic chain potential rated past.
Wait, did you say military grade?
I have a grip strength above 1,000 kilograms. Holy shit. I can run at sustained speeds over 60 kilometers per hour. I can jump 6 meters vertically. I can lift approximately.
I'm not sure what kind of grip strength most androids are walking around with, but I've never seen any of them move the way it's talking about. She's like if Maya from Ace Attorney could kill people really, really easily. And that's kind of awesome, because Maya should have been allowed to do that. Even just standing there, it seems to be poised, controlled, spring tight, strength and flexibility, like a ballerina or a gymnast. Strong enough to flip over a tank, lifelike enough to avoid detection. As long as it never stepped on a scale, it'd make the perfect infiltration unit. The perfect weapon, if you could keep its development a secret. David really put something that heavy on my plate? Dismantling a military prototype in secret?
Are you deep in thought?
But a military infiltration android would look more crew-cut and forgettable. And would David really devote personal time and effort just to make another weapon for the military?
I have other features I could tell you about if you like. Hold on, give me a second to send a message.
Okay. How's everyone doing? They should have given Maya a gun. They're gonna make Capcom just announced a new series. Phoenix Wright, recorded, and it's HD remake. It's an HD from the ground remake with an Unreal Engine 5 of the Phoenix Wright games, and everything is exactly the same except Maya has a gun.
And at the end of each trial, they let her shoot whoever the real killer was. She gets to decide where. Focus up, P. Goddamn no. If you collect enough evidence points, I might have some good upgrades for you.
This person who demanded my attention has now messaged me on Discord, and it seems rather urgent, so I have to reply to them.
Oh, do we have to call it here?
No.
Okay.
Someone from my college asking for someone to sit in on a gig, and I'm like, hey, I can't do that tonight.
Well, just let me know when you're good to go. I'll just be over here. I'll
I
just be
should
over
be
here
good to
having
go.
fun. I'm having fun. I love having fun and looking at. Whee! They shrunk me down to the size of a pea, and now I'm running across my keyboard. That's what I was.
The smallest in the land.
That's what.
Not one smaller doth there stand.
Excuse me. I just said they shrunk me down to the size of a pea, and then I'm running across my keyboard, and then you come in and talk about how you're small. I'll kill you. I'll kill you bad style.
No. You're supposed to finish the bit, which is.
I know what you're.
Thou must be too small to say, for thou hast forgotten me.
Cerruti is 0.05 apples tall. I'm getting smaller every stream. Squeak.
They had to invent a new apple for a metric of how small she is.
It's true. What game of
And
the
his
devil?
name was Apple Man.
I don't think. Well, I guess Apple Man was invented.
Think about that conundrum, liberal.
I'll kill you bad style is something I'm going to say forever. Yay! Yay! My influence.
I think the rest of the game should be finding Sarah a girlfriend.
Building Sarah a girlfriend. That's why you were given Sarah, so you could reverse engineer her and build her a lesbian.
Yeah.
If I shot you, would you die?
Not a girlfriend, a lesbian. It would be very painful. And there would be a discharge of fluid, but conventional weapons would not prove particularly effective.
That settles it. This thing's a weapon, sure as I.
Would you like to know about my hair?
Your hair.
I'm impressed you noticed. Each fiber contains miniaturized solar cell lattice technology, allowing me to remain charged throughout the daytime.
That must come in handy.
I haven't actually had the chance to use it yet. This room has ambient wireless charging functionality. And I haven't gone outside much.
Okay, maybe it's not a weapon after all.
How,
You're just... What?
fucking Morgan, how are you not processing this is a constructed daughter? That is the point.
I think we've established Morgan's a bit of a... Whoa! What the fuck was I saying? There's a goddamn Sarah in my chat. There's a Sarah emote in my chat. That's really good.
She's so perfect.
Yay.
She is so goddamn perfect. Hey, Captain Lily, I want to get your opinion on this. Earlier, I pleaded that Nth Circle add Steam family sharing to the game.
What's the... Yeah, they should do that.
Well, yeah, but
I don't think anyone's going to argue against that. Chat, who thinks that we should have less things that we can do with our video games?
well, I mean, some people are like, hey, no, you should have to buy the game every time so you support the devs or whatever.
What are they, stupid? Are they actually dumb?
No, honestly, I really just want validation in this moment.
Oh my fucking god, fine, yes, yeah, they should add family share. You're so right, Holly, you make good points, and you make good music, and you're so funny, and you're so kind, and you're so sweet to be around, and you had the ketchup in your fridge was completely standard ketchup, and it went great with french fries.
Go on, keep talking because Serena's not going to get this anytime soon, but I can't. What?
What's up?
Huh?
You said my name?
Huh?
You said Serena's not going to get this anytime soon?
What?
I know where you live.
I think you're crazy.
Oh, I imagined hanging out with you yesterday.
No, we hung out, but I think you're crazy that I said something.
Oh, okay. It's a good thing. You're fucking damn lucky I love being gaslit, or I'd be so peeved right now.
Hey, look at that! I gotta go in like 15 minutes, so we should get ourselves to a stopping point soon, huh?
Okay. You're just a pincushion, aren't you?
I'm not familiar with the term. Searching. Pincushion, jargon, design, refers to prototypes filled with experimental technologies to check for compatibility issues.
Got an idea? Not sure what to do with it? Stick it in the pincushion. It's as good an explanation for any as what I'm staring at. A mismatch of state-of-the-art military features spliced with odd new technologies and seemingly pointless additions. The end result being a singular, unsellable android that wasn't particularly good at anything and would break down after only a few years. I really hope she cries after getting told that she's a pincushion. I love being gaslit. We're gonna get along great. Yay! Yay! I do love being gaslit.
Pincushions are a small but valid part of the field of android manufacturing. They are valuable to collectors who see them as time capsules filled with their designers' most outlandish ideas and least reproducible results.
But even the most nonsensical pincushions are built via committee over years, with numerous engineers and programmers adding in their pet functions. The android before me claims to have been built by one man, a man who's now... Seems we got off track there, Sarah. Was there anything else David wanted you to relay to me?
Besides that you were to look after me? He also told me that you were reliable and that I should trust you. He said that I was to listen to you and obey your instructions.
Finally, some good news.
As you say, Adonai.
What's that? That word you called me. What was that?
Adonai, from classical Hebrew. Translated literally, it means my lord. Do you prefer that I call you master?
No.
Very good, Adonai.
Why'd David use Hebrew, though?
Abrahamic myth tells of servants constructed out of earth and clay, designed to resemble and obey their masters. Golems. Father must have found the comparison appropriate.
Amusing. More likely it's just a joke.
Father would not make light of such a thing.
Sure he would.
Perhaps we should ask him to clarify his reasoning for himself. Oh, where is Father, by the way? Is he upstairs?
Now, Sarah, I know you love waking up and immediately hearing bad news, so this is actually going to be great. You love hearing bad news almost as much as you love being gaslit. When was the last time you were active?
38 hours ago.
Thursday night, then.
Correct.
Right. David Asher is dead. Lumine, I don't know a single joke. I don't know how to be funny. Sorry. I don't get the gift because I don't know how to tell any jokes or be silly at all. I'm the serious streamer.
Is dead.
Yeah.
Comedy is dead and we killed it.
Comedy died on my stream.
The concept of humor has not existed for like...
Tell you a fun fact then? Fuck. Here's a fun fact. You can go watch 3D Mainichi Modern on YouTube right now by going to the search bar and typing 3D Mainichi Modern. And then you can watch the 3 episodes that are out and you can fall in love all over again.
It just got a 3rd episode, and 2 out of 3 songs written by an 11-year-old are about abusive relationships, and it makes me feel really bad for her.
Thompson's awesome.
Thompson is awesome.
I want to do a
agree
cover
with
of the new song so bad. Lumine, thank you so much for the gifts. I'm glad that counted as a fun fact.
You want to cover See You Soon, right?
I want to cover See You Soon so bad.
Okay, I can After I've gotten some more work done on Scattered, I can do some stuff for See You Soon.
The sound effect should be playing. Hold on. Why isn't the
Hello, I'm a
animation
sound
working?
effect. I'm a sound effect and I'm doing sound effect things.
It was showing up there. Why wasn't the hold on. Gift.
Yes, Zoe, I'm speaking
that showing
directly
up?
into your brain. Welcome to my ASMR video.
I love tech issues more than anything. So awesome.
Here, I can do the ultimate hack into your brain by eating my mic.
Are we gonna keep playing?
How? May I see him?
See him? No, I won't be able to see him. Funeral's probably not for a few days.
Father was not. He was not sick.
I don't feel like doing the whole song and dance with 2 robots in one day. That's very charming, but let's go to commands only. That doesn't work. That's not gonna work. What?
What? What happened? Did he have an accident?
Why is it still doing the theatrics? Does it not recognize my authority yet? The police have determined that he committed suicide. For the time being, we gotta focus on getting you properly registered. Maybe then you'll take commands the first time I say them and not...
The police are wrong.
Excuse me?
They are wrong. Father did not commit suicide. He would never do such a thing. Father had... He told me...
Morgan, get with the picture. That's a person. Yeah, Morgan's gonna have to learn to love again. Look, Sarah. I'm sorry?
You're sorry. Father said you were his friend. How are you so calm?
I've been around death a lot. So don't try to lecture me about grief, Spearmint.
My name's Sarah. You will use it because my father, Dr. David Asher, the greatest programmer in the world, gave it to me. And he did not kill himself.
Let's say you're right. David didn't commit suicide. If that's the case, the police will realize that soon enough. The police have already made their determination. That's what you just...
The police have already made their determination. That's what you just said. Father said that you were a lawyer, that you were capable and reliable. And a friend.
She's doing the thing! Oh, she's doing awesome! She's doing the pout face! This is so good.
And a friend.
This might be the best video game in the world.
I think she's perfect. You should be looking into his death.
That's... Is that in order?
Of course not. It is a request, Adonai.
A request that I'll have to refuse. The police have their job and I have mine. If I stick my nose into their investigation any further, they'll come down on me hard. Cops don't like lawyers on principle. But what they really hate are people who tell them how to do their job. Let's go. We need to.
Father asked you to look after me.
Yeah, he did. He also said you should obey me, but you don't seem quite as fixated on that part.
And he said something else. He said that you owed him a favor. One favor.
The thin ice starts here, Spearmint. That was between him and me.
Father is gone, so now it is between you and I. And I am calling in the favor now.
What?
You don't have to take care of me anymore. Consider that request null and void. You can sell me to some collector, or you can donate me to a university, it doesn't matter. In exchange, you will prove Father didn't kill himself. And you will make sure that whoever hurt him is held accountable. Why are you laughing?
It's you and me, not you and I. You and me. David would roll over in his grave if he knew you'd gotten that wrong.
It was not my intention to amuse or rotate.
No, that's for damn sure. Fine, I'll take that deal, Sarah.
You mean you'll prove that father did not...
I mean, I'll look into it. I'm a lawyer. I don't prove anything. I just disprove what I can.
Then where do we start?
I didn't realize you had a law degree.
I do not have a law degree, but I am a fast learner.
She really is like Maya. This isn't a job interview.
And I am far from useless. I can...
The ad did raise at least one good question. Where do I start? I'm a defense attorney, not a police detective. And David was my friend, not my client. I won't be able to poke around at all unless...
And I am also capable of...
Can you tell a lie?
I am capable of making statements that are false.
Guess that'll have to do.
Are you going to ask me to lie?
Yes. To the police, in fact.
Lying to the police is a felony.
Androids don't commit felonies. They make errors.
I see. What kind of error did you have in mind, Adonai? And we should call it here.
Yep, this seems like a good place to call it. Thank you everyone for hanging out. Thank you everyone for watching. This has been real good. This game is incredible.
I'm loving this. We got the girl. We got the girl.
I know, it's really good. Thank you all.
I love the girl.
I'm gonna throw down a
Oh,
save
and
real
other
fast.
good girl is back.
Yeah. Are we gonna be back next Wednesday with more?
Probably.
Yay!
I love that this game has so many fun, nice women. So many great women.
Also,
Just-
yes, that's true.
I just love women.
It's
I love
good.
women so much. I
Holly-
love them.
Holly, I know you love women. I know you're gay. You mention this at every possible chance you
I'm
get.
so fucking gay.
I know. Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Let's get you back to bed, Grandma.
I'm not a grandma. I'm younger than you. She can't possibly have more than a few years on me.
Grandma and grandma violence.
The world should know how gay she is. Thank you, Umi. You get it.
Anyway, I'm gonna raid someone.
I
Raid.
think that Morgan should bend Jess over and slam her nasty style.
Let's raid. Let's
Let's read the 8-bit drummer again.
No, I'm gonna raid someone that I know. Let's raid. Oh, Zoe's live. We'll raid Zoe.
Yay.
Yay! Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for a very special collab stream tomorrow. It'll be very great. See you all then.
So they know I'm here to